Velkommen tilbake. Jeg merker at jeg er veldig glad i denne melodien. Er ikke dere også? Veldig, veldig hyggelig. Bare et hyggelig spill. Ja. Det er vel bare å hoppe rett inn i det. Det er vel ikke noe særlig intro å komme med. Håper dere var fornøyde med... Oi, hvorfor har jeg lagret på to forskjellige steder? Skal vi se. Det er denne. Ja. Det er ikke så mye å komme med. Forrige gang sluttet vi etter at vi hadde skrevet dikt, og så hilst på gjengen. Så det er der vi fortsetter. Jeg tror vi kommer til å fortsette å lage doki-videoene rundt 20 minutter lange, sånn som vi gjorde nå. Så bare et sekund. Unnskyld for den lille avbrytelsen. Det var ikke meningen. Men vi er tilbake nå. Sayuri sier Fluffy ass man, Fluffy ass man. Sayuri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies for another classroom. You wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff. I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica will be back soon. Ah. And Ah. Are you going with Fluffy S Man to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See, if you can find the poster today, okay? Poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Fluffy ass man? Yeah, let's go. Sayuri and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayuri, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayuri! What exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you're making an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah. That sounds kinda dull. Fluffy S man. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you said the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous fields before me is about a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayuri? How'd I put this? I'm not sure it's just me. It's possible for me to take you seriously. Impossible. Det är min mening. Impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. Just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that's mean I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayuri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Fluffy S-Man, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kinda dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right in the shelf. She falls on the floors and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, whoa, 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 whoa! Are you okay? My forehead! Sayuri clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Du trenger ikke å være frekk nå da, men ok. Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. It hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. But yes, man. Where would I even find the ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Nej, det är Maja. Okay. No. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Ja, det är hon som säger. Sorry. Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your forehead? Sayuri places the bottle against her bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. I'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Fluffy S-Man. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play it outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious, in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Fluffy-ass man? I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. If you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Oh, don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what's happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Yes, man. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Skjer has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Skjer hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Skjer out the classroom. Skjer plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Skjer frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Skjer. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Fluffy-ass man. Well, Skjer, I failed to come up with an excuse for Skjer. I made it an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Ja, men da gjør vi som vi ble enige om. Jeg starter med Natsuki. Så Yuri. Og så husker jeg ikke hva vi ble enige om på de to siste. Jeg vet ikke om vi fikk noe innspill der i det hele tatt. Så jeg tviler på at vi kommer oss gjennom alle i denne episoden. Så gjerne kommenter. Start med Natsuki i hvert fall.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't train wreck, it'll take me I'll take the win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my expertise. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kinda reminds me of Sayuri's poem for yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
Så vi har laget et dikt som mer for Sayuri. Det er ikke bra. Jeg hadde litt problemer med å lage det diktet i forrige episode. Ja, ok.
But you never really struck me as your type.
Sayuri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Hæ?
Det er meg.
Det er jo... Altså, hvis det er sant, er det jo meant to be, hallo? Dette får meg til å tenke litt, altså. Huh.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Ok, nå må vi huske hvordan hun skriver, hva slags ord hun bruker. Fordi det er dette her vi skal prøve å kopiere.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
That's why I'm not friends with her. Så det er veldig sånn barnevennlig ord. Så det trenger ikke å være sånn gladord. Jeg tenkte at det bare var gladord. Men det er kanskje mer Sayuri, som liker happy vibes. Ja, det betyr liksom glade ting.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Det virker veldig... Det virker som et ironisk dikt. Så du ikke kan dømme noen. Basert på en irrelevant ting. Når alt annet de gjør er godt. Og de portretterer en person som ikke er så veldig smart, da. Det er jeg-personen. Men det har en dobbelt betydning. Håper jeg. Hvis ikke er Natsuki ganske dum. Men vi får håpe at det var det første. Så hun liker enkle ord som cute, singing, spiders. Jeg vet ikke om... Hun liker jo ikke spiders, har hun sagt i dette diktet, men tror vi på det? Ville vi brukt spiders i en tekst, og hun hadde likt det? Ja, nei, jeg vet ikke. Gross og liksom... Sånne cute, gross, enkle ord. Tror jeg det vi skal prøve på.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Ja, det var det jag sa. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks, mate. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. People find out, then make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing useless unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for you tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Ok. Tror vi tar jury og avslutter her. Som sagt, episoden blir litt lengre enn de har vært, fordi det er et langt spill, og jeg har ikke lyst til å stoppe halvveis. Det skal ikke være et halvveisprosjekt. Vi skal fullføre. Så ja. Da går vi videre med jury. Let's see what you have written for me today. Well done, Fluffy-ass man. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know you're new to this, so don't worry much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's the way to truly enable your readers to see into your minds. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Yeah, I'm gone. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oi. Jeg glemte at hun hadde fancy håndskrift. The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon comes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian cutting. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I feed myself again. Holy. Dette her så ved å mate kunden, så mater hun seg selv. Fordi dette hennes urge. Kanskje det ikke egentlig en raccoon i det hele tatt. Kanskje det et eller annet hun gjør for seg selv. Men som føles fjernt. Og som hun vet at betyr at hun blir avhengig på en eller annen måte. Det var veldig vagt dikt. Veldig fint også. Så, ja. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Imagery, imaginary. Okay, sorry. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm actually forced to keep myself to. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Asuki also write about something like that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter how you're what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who will make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? People don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Ok, jeg tror vi avslutter episoden der. Så gjerne, hvis dere var glad i episoden, like, subscribe. Kommenter. Jeg har tatt opp flere forskjellige ting. Så gjør vi Monica som neste. Og hva syns dere egentlig om de forskjellige karakterene? Bare å starte en debatt i kommentarfeltet, hvis dere vil. Helt valgfritt, så klart. Trenger ikke å gjøre det. Men det var det vi hadde for i dag. Episoden kommer til å fortsette å være i hvert fall over et kvarter. Tror jeg. Fordi vi, som sagt, jeg tror det er et langt spill. Og vi prøver å komme oss gjennom det. Så, greit. Ja, det var det for denne episoden. Slapp, slapp, slapp. Lag deg en sandwich, og vi ses neste gang.